Part 4 JICA EPS training. Food chain is key. Algae produce oxygen. Heterophic organisms consume oxygen. Aerobic condition is essential for them. Food chain is the key for biological purification. The English filter of slow sand filter has been recognized as ecological purification system in Japan. This is new concept and new name. Food chain among small animals is the key for purification system. There is short-time work and long-term action in the fecal pellet. Slow sand filter is real ecological purification system. Food chain is the key. Passing time during biological active layer is very short. The English standard filter rate is 20 cm per hour in supernatant water. Purification is done during the passing time of 1 to 2 minutes through biological active layer. There is deep sand layer. This layer is the guarantee and insurance layer for emergency. Gentle for every small organisms is the key to make clear water. I noticed that SSF pond was a continuous culture system of filamentous algae. Algal mat lifts by oxygen bubbles produced by photosynthesis. In many textbooks, there is a thin slimy, gelatinous mat as the schmutzdeck, or filter skin on the surface of sand layer. However, this explanation is not correct. On the surface of sand layer, there is soft mat. Filamentous algal mat is just lay down. I made an algal mat sampler without any damage of the sand filter during the filter run. After scrape the surface, algae start to grow. It takes about 10 days until full of algal mat. I checked the leak matter from sand filter. When the algal mat developed well, the leak matter became almost none. This is real super clean water. There is downward current in supernatant water. Only the filamentous form of algae can grow. Algae grow on the sand surface. Small animals grow on and just beneath the sand surface. Dirty matter in sand layer is only near the surface where biological activity is high. Deeper sand layer is clear. We checked seasonal changes of algal mat. During severe cold period, we found only periphyton on the sand surface. These periphytons go due on the riverbed and flew into the filter pond and just accumulated on the sand surface. When solar radiation increased, filamentous algae grew on the sand surface. Different type of algae grow in different environment. In case of Thames filter, even in winter, filamentous diatom grow well. I supposed algae grew well in nutrient-rich water in London. We tried to put nutrient in our field in Japan. Algae did not grow well. I found shallow depth was the key to growth of algae than nutrient. We checked the real growth of algae in the filter pond. When the filter is the continuous culture system of algae, this filter becomes nutrient reduction system from inflow water to filtrate by algal growth. Aerobic condition is essential for ecological purification system. I investigated the seasonal changes of algae in Thames filters in London from 1994 to 1996. I found filamented green algal bloom of cladophora in summer and filamentous diatom bloom of melicera in winter. In summer, the effect of grazer of chironomid was remarkable. However, in cold season, grazing activity is weak. Thames Water Company examined the effect of algal growth in the filter in comparison with an on-pen filter and in a covered filter. Thames scientists concluded open filter is better than covered filter. Aerobic condition is essential for heterotrophic organisms in the sand layer. Faster flow rate was better for small organisms in the filter. My first visit to Thames Water Company was on August in 1992. I explained my study on the role of algae in SSF in Ueda. I examined the biological activity using dissolved oxygen changes in the filters. After my visit, Thames scientists started to monitor the DO change in every Thames filters. And they concluded the faster filter rate is better the slow filter rate. On the filter speed, they believed slow filter rate was better in 200 years ago. Then they accepted more higher rate. Finally, present Thames works adopts 12 meters per day. This high rate is dependent on the idea of ecological purification system. This idea comes from the study in Japan. Thames Water Company concluded don't remove biological active layer. In case of dry skimming to scrape up a dirty sand layer, this treatment is the removing biological active layer. It takes time to develop again the biological active layer. Thames Water Company now tests wet skimming machine to remove dirty layer over the sand surface.